Hello and welcome to Lego Loft. I'm Stacks and today we're going to be taking a look at the LEGO Ideas Exosuit set. So this is the box we get everything in. It's set 21109 and it tells us right here on the box that we got 321 pieces, which they don't usually tell us here in Europe. They must just make one box for this for worldwide shipping. There is only 10,000 of them, so if you've got one, you're quite lucky. And some nice figures on there. Let's get this opened. So this is a very special box indeed. We don't have to rip it apart to get in. It just opens quite nicely. There's one bag, 2 bags, 3 bags, 4. And a couple of extra little bits. Oh, big bits of Lego. They're too big to go in the bag. And a humongous book. Right, this book took 94 bajillion trees to make the paper for. But don't worry, kids. Don't worry. The trees were already dead when they chopped them down. Here are the classic space-inspired minifigures we get with the set. This one's called Pete, and he looks a bit upset. And this one's called Eve. Pete is named after the design of the set, and Eve is named after the wife of the design of the set. So this is a married couple, and judging by the look on Pete's face, maybe they're having an argument and he's not too happy. And another classic space-inspired figure here, Benny, the 1980s Splendid Space Guy. And he's got a bit of an awkward look on his face. He doesn't know where to put himself when they're having an argument right next to him. But anyway, let's have a look at the original classic space guy. Here he is, the real Benny, with good printing on. You see, they made Benny's printing faded as if it was old, but we've got one without faded printing. Yeah, what do you think of that? So there's the 3 of them side by side. This is the exosuit, all built, and there is no denying it looks fantastic. We've got Eve in there now. I think Pete's too busy being upset about the argument, so Eve's got in the exosuit to do all the space work, and it looks fantastic. It really does. But it is really difficult to play with and pose. You can get some really excellent poses out of it, but it's very difficult. We wanted to get this for brickfilming. Maybe we wanted to have it walking around in the background doing some stuff. That's not happening. That is not happening. It is really difficult to play with, really difficult to pose. But once you have got it posed, it looks fantastic. There are lots of poses you can do with it, but it's not a toy. This set is not a toy. Of course, the LEGO Ideas sets aren't necessarily supposed to be toys. They're more collectible. They're more for the older builders. And it does look amazing. It's a great display set, but not great for playing with. It's quite frustrating trying to get it posed sometimes. Yes, so we're keeping it simple. And it does have opposable thumbs with the fingers, so we can hold this space canister, which is pretty neat. We get 2 little side builds with the set. We get this little platform with 2 space drums on containing space stuff. Maybe it's oxygen to breathe. Maybe it's fuel. I don't know. But it's space stuff, I'm sure. And we get this little robot tortoise, which is apparently is like a signature build for the designer of the set. Pete, remember that guy? Yes, and I think it's very well put together. It's a very nice little robot. It's a little bit fragile, but with so few pieces, it's not quite as much of a problem as the main build. And I love the use of the minifigure heads for the legs. And this claw bit for the tail. It's a fantastic little robot. I want millions of them. So this is everything from the set put together, and it makes a great display piece. You can put it on your shelf and impress all of your friends. And I love the fact you get classic green spacemen. Yes, it's brilliant. Absolutely awesome. But don't try and play with it, because it will fall apart. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. We'll see you next time on Lego Loft. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and comment on our videos and subscribe to Lego Loft, where we make brick films, Lego reviews, puppet shows and more, with regular new releases.